Our why. At Handy Bros, we have a why. The reason behind why we do what we do. Handy Bros Heroes is that why, or a portion of that why at least. You'll remember about a month ago, we gave away a car.
You don't know this, but Mackenzie, you are the star of our show today.
Merry Christmas, Mackenzie. On behalf of Handy Bros and Lally Chevrolet, here's your new car.
Overcoming addiction is hard enough. If you have areas in your life that are roadblocking you from continuing that success, it becomes a lot harder. And we know that every speed bump, well, it could be a temptation to turn around. And so we here at Handy Bros Heroes and the guys at Lally Chev, we wanted to make sure that we kind of remove these roadblocks from Mackenzie's life and make it easy for her to stay on the right path. You know, we wouldn't just do that for anyone, but because of her track record and because of where she came from and the organizations that she's a part of, we felt that she was the one.
Back when I was 18, my dad had passed away, and I feel like I fell into drugs around that time. Never could stay clean, never really had a reason to stay clean. Fentanyl and crystal meth is a huge drug of choice in Chatham. Like fentanyl is probably like the scariest one. COVID happened, I lost my job, then my apartment, got even worse into the drugs, got pregnant, and I feel like that was like a huge miracle. At first, I didn't know if I was gonna keep him. I didn't have a means to be able to raise a child, so I've never done a needle in my life. And then I was at this low point where I was that depressed and was doing needles during my pregnancy. Like, I think I just felt so defeated. I was even looking into abortion. And actually I went through to an appointment for abortion at London Hospital, and they handed me the paper to dispose of the body when I just couldn't, it just changed my whole thought. And I was like, I would rather give a life than take a life, and then have this beautiful, healthy boy that's completely perfect. And he's like my miracle child. I looked right at him after having him and just was like, I'm not gonna use anymore. And Safe Families was the best. They've given me the tools to be a parent and not fail at it.
Mackenzie called me at Refuge first and just explained her situation, where she was at, homeless, using, and pregnant. So there's only so much we can do at Refuge, but right away I thought this is a great opportunity to connect her with Safe Families. So we helped her as much as we could at Refuge and connected her with Safe Families, and we're able to walk with her through that program ever since, really.
We provided as many of the tools as possible, but it was really Mackenzie's desire to change her life that got her to where she is. It's beautiful watching her talk about her dreams and her goals for the future, and knowing that we've seen what she's done. It's like, you're gonna get it. And it's exciting to watch now. It's like we get a front row seat to see her. She's been a great mom, and to just watch how she loves that little boy, and then to see what she wants to do. She really is focused on giving back. Like, as soon as she got back here, she's like, how can I be involved? How can I volunteer? How can I help? Like, I just really feel like this sense of wanting to give back because people have given to me. And that's really organic and beautiful, and it's her character.
Mackenzie's just a natural born leader. Like, that's always been inside of her, and just to see that come out in this way now, where she's at now, it's just wonderful.
The family that gets to take Colton, I know when he goes over there, it's like the best thing for him. They are a good role model. Their kids are great for him. It's a great extended family to have, right? So, and I'll probably have them in my life forever.
Everybody who's been part of this, like the volunteer families and the other organizations, everybody loves her. It's because she endears herself to people with this drive to succeed. And she's grateful. She's grateful for the help.
She's just really an inspiration. Yeah. And I think that she can be an inspiration for others who are maybe in the same situation as her, that you can, like, it might be hard. It is hard. It's going to be hard. But if you can find a community that's going to support you, like, anything's possible.
And that's why, like, we're grateful to Handy Bros Heroes. We couldn't have done this.
Though Mackenzie had a plan to get a vehicle sometime in the future, it was not in the foreseeable future. And I think that life would have been really complicated for her and harder for her in the short term, and I feel that it was something that we here at Handy Bros and at Lally Chev could really help with.
I moved home now since I got the car. So now I'm living at mom's, probably for a year or so. Yeah, my mom just had knee surgery, so I'm just taking care of her. Me and my mom had an initial plan that I was going to save up for a car, but now I can save for school. So I'm doing that same plan, but paying for school. I'm trying to get registered to find a program that I want to do, either addiction counseling or something that I can help somebody also on the right path to getting clean and getting on the right track.
Our hope is that, 10 years from now, everyone knows what Safe Families is, what Safe Families does. It's not for a certain demographic, it's for people that don't have people. We provide that family connection, and it's a really big void for a lot of people. And the more we see it, it's not something everybody thinks about. It's like if you pick up your phone, you've got a dozen people that you could call for help. And there's so many people that don't have one person to call in a crisis of any kind. And so I love that we have the opportunity to facilitate that and get to watch as we connect people, like really loving people with a family, and watch them become family. It's a blessing and an honor to do it.
Well, I definitely want to thank Handy Bros and Lally Chev for the car and being chosen for it. And I hope that my story touches a lot of people. And I just want people to know too that there are resources out there, use them. Because you feel like you're in such a bad spot in your life that there's just no way that things can get better, and it can. This world can be a scary, dark place sometimes, but there are really good people in this world.
If you or someone you know is battling some things in life right now and you need a hero, reach out. Email us at info@handybros.com.